Hello everyone. Oh, my microphone is pulled back still. Hello everyone. Welcome to SLA RPG. Yeah. So we are back playing more of this. At this point, I believe all 4 of the episodes that I aired previously have all went up. That said, I did not receive any messages, comments, etc. from Ponet, Bobby, whichever name. The creator of the game. So I have no idea if they even saw like the videos that I did. So I have no idea, their opinion on, me talking about SLH RPG. I'm going to assume it's okay, since, again, nothing was said. And this is basically like a remake, so I'll be ready for this. I have to remember all the voices I did. It's been a few days. Probably be a good idea to use a save station and rest up at that couch we saw earlier. True. I didn't think about the couch. I did save, but that's true. There was that couch. Where was that? Anyway. I actually don't remember where that couch was. Was it further back, maybe? At the beginning? Since that was we saw that when we came into this area, right? Yes. Wanna take another nap? Sure, why not? There we go. Alright. Now we're ready. I love the glitched out freaking basement dungeon thing. Just do another quick save right here, since that's where we're at now. Alright. Oh. Alright. This looks interesting. Core Guardian appears. Oh, okay. Boss time, I assume. So we've got... Just double checking to see what all I have. Cure, corruption. Cool. Let's see, raise all her stats. I guess it wouldn't hurt to do both of those. Not entirely sure... what the best option is for... I don't know what, Melody is going to do necessarily, since she's mostly the healer, so... I do see immediately that did give me, star power. So it wouldn't hurt to use that right away. There's also the... I don't know which of the 4 is going to be effective here. So let's see what we can get out of that. Attack boost. Let's see. Cause Claire to... Okay, yeah. Did make her completely invulnerable for 1 turn. Physical attack of 1 ally for 4 turns. This bonus doesn't stack, which I'm curious. I wonder, does that mean that it doesn't, stack with, the stat boost that she already gets from, infatuation, or... Oh! Core Guardian Sword Form. Okay. I totally missed to pay any attention to whether or not that worked. I think it might have said that it was a weakness. Because I think, okay. Sorry, I was, right as, like, the attacks went off, I got a message on Steam, and I was like, wait. So I, like, looked over at that initially. Sorry, I just clicked out of the game there for a split second. I guess I will do some more healing. Oh, maybe the bonus doesn't stack, as in, like, if you use attack boost again, it won't, like, boost again. So, I bet that's what it's saying. It's like, don't bother using it multiple times. It won't actually work that way, you know? So, Melody Star Fight, some of her star power to restore a decent amount of a friend's MP. I don't need that right now. I think if I just attack straight up, I'll be fine. Oh, Claire is corrupted. That's fine. It worked. We got it. Nice work. Nice work. Can't wait to see how much this improves my healing. How long until I'm strong enough to lift Mel over my head? This will come in handy. Good lord. I guess I was right about you two being ready for a bigger challenge. Just how much power did that Fortuna spell give you? As much as I'd love to gloat, at the moment I'm more concerned about the fact that this is a dead end. Shall we turn back? Maybe everything shifted around back there to give us an exit. Oh boy. It's him! Another monster! Resorting to name-calling, are we? Honestly, the nerve. You barge into someone's property and pummel every living thing in sight, and you think I'm the monster. Is that all you have to say for yourselves? Okay, two things, dude. One, if you keep trying to scare my girlfriend, we're gonna have a problem. And two, can you leave the goofy mask? I know my good looks may be hard to believe, but this is just my face. That's, okay. Nothing, don't worry about it. Oh, you think I look peculiar, do you? Well, the feeling is mutual, you weird little ear creature. Wait, do you not know what a rabbit is? Please, I never claimed to be a zoologist. I don't actually think you look funny, by the way. That would be very rude to the only person who might be able to help us leave. Right, Alison? Yeah, I really love that one piercing eye that stares directly into my soul thing you've got going on. As much as I love these cute little attempts to win my favor, I believe we are discussing something else. Oh yes, you three are trespassing. What are you doing in here? Other than causing property damage? But if we were trapped in here, we're just looking for a way out and defending ourselves against the monsters, we swear. Figures. Just three locals acting like they own the place before we're even ready for guests. So you're responsible for all this? You made this whole dungeon all by yourself? I'm not quite sure I would call it a dungeon, but yes, this facility is under my jurisdiction. Things were shaping up quite nicely before you three started knocking out my underlings. Even the most of it eggs. And those poor, helpless most of it eggs. You've crushed their self-esteem. Okay, but what exactly are you doing building a weird labyrinth town here under our... I hate this computer sometimes. That was just my microphone disconnecting randomly. But then, I should note, not only did it disconnect the microphone, The microphone that I have is called a blue snowball. The last time that this disconnected, the name, what the microphone is like identified as, went from blue snowball to blue SN, blue SN. Well, I just checked, and not only did it disconnect and then reconnect, but now it's W-ball, W-ball. Freaking doesn't even recognize that it's the same freaking thing. I hate this stupid computer so much. Anyway, okay, but exactly what are you doing building a weird labyrinth down here underneath our town? I could ask you the same thing about your little dungeon now, couldn't I? So you've heard of my work. Claire, now's not the time. Excuse me, I don't think we caught your name. My name is Jarvis. Not Jarvis, Jarvis. J-A-V-I-S. Everyone always gets it wrong. You may also refer to me as Sir, if you wish to grovel. Okay, Mr. Jarvis, sir. What exactly is going on down here? Oh, just making preparations before my superior's arrival. Tidying up would be the phrase, I believe. Your superior? Who's that? Whoops. I've probably said more than I should. It's none of your concern. I love that his bottom eyelid goes up. But also it's just the eye graphic where the top eyelid is lowered. It's just that but flipped. I love that. See? Literally the same graphic, it's just flipped. I'm letting you three off with just a warning. You're lucky I have better things to do right now than deal with you. Just for future reference. Quit punching my subordinates. Try not to wreck anything else of mine, okay? But I love wrecking. Well, then I have good news for you, you horrible little creature. It looks like the scrambler was damaged in your little skirmish and is going critical. This whole facility will be gone in a matter of seconds. Such a shame. I'll be leaving now. Let's hope we never meet again. Wait. Well. Poof. Well, okay. Are we alive? That's a good question. Claire, is this hell? Or just like a personal hell? It's a cave. That doesn't exactly answer the question. Is that whole dungeon really gone? Just like that? Looks like it. Oh, thank God. I was trying to think we'd never get out of here. Out of there. See what I tell you, Mel? You got nothing to worry about with me watching your back. Thanks, Alison. I can't believe it's all gone. What a waste. Claire, that dungeon was bogus. I know, but that was like our first real adventure. It was such a good learning experience. I wish I had a chance to take notes. Well, next time you get stuck in a reality warping dungeon built by a talking video game, I'm sure you'll remember, or videotape, I'm sure you'll remember to bring a notebook and a pen. Now, I hope this is the last time I have to say this today, but let's find a way out of here. Alright. So, well, I mean, we're here now. So that was not very much. So there's that. I bet we can go backwards then. Also, I definitely have taken a bit of inspiration from this. one of the things was I just wasn't really sure how I wanted to handle doing overworld encounters. And this did help a little bit, so can't say I'm too pleased about there being a spike pick blocking our way here. Spike pick duty is usually Jodie's thing. Come on, you gotta have some trick up your sleeve for spikes. You know, like a million spells. Well, I don't exactly think setting these crystal spikes on fire would improve our situation here. We'll just have to see if Jodie can help us with these. I see. One of those come back at a later time things that I very rarely forget to do in video games. So. Oh my god, we did it! We made it out of there in one piece. Well, 3 pieces, because there are 3 of us, but you get my point. See, I told you we had it under control. Are your adventures with Jodie usually that whack, Claire? Or was that new? That was something else. I'm still processing it, I think. Well, I don't know about you two, but I'm exhausted. I'm heading back to my place for a nice long nap. Oh, before you go, maybe we should, keep what happened down there to ourselves. For now, at least. If Faith finds out about the whole basement dungeon thing, we'll never hear the end of it. I'm not sure anyone would believe us if we told them what we just saw anyway. You're the boss. Mel, you coming with? Oh, yes. I could really use some rest myself. Would you like to save your progress? Of course. Location? Hole. Later that night. Melody must have gone for a walk when she got up. Shouldn't be too hard to track her down. Hey! Greenville in the middle of the night. Right? Green Ridge, excuse me. Monday, bingo night. Wednesday, Adventurers Club meeting. Friday, Anime Club meeting. Nice. What day is it today? Should probably go find Melody. I love the music in this game. I really do. I still have the soundtrack to the original. And I loved the music then, and I love the music now. Couldn't sleep. Just still a little restless, I guess. How'd you know I would be here? I didn't. This was my 4th guess. Want some coffee? Oh, what kind of coffee? The extremely sugary kind with very little actual caffeine. Just how you like it. You shouldn't have. But I'll take it anyway. Right? That's how I like my coffee. If I ever drink coffee, that's how I drink it. Well, today sure was interesting, huh? I certainly can't say that's how I expected to spend my Monday. What do you think would be different? Oh, apparently it's Monday. There you go. Less eggs, mainly. Fair enough. I sniffed because my nose was being annoying. Right at the same time as it said sip. I wanted to clarify that. It wasn't that I sniffed because I thought it was sniff. It actually was sip. So, but yeah. Whatever. Anyway, hey, you did great though. All that healing and junk. Couldn't have done all that without you. I probably would have gotten punched clean through a wall and left a bunny-shaped hole like in a cartoon. Feeling pretty good about it. I could have done better. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about all this. I mean, circumstances might not have been ideal, but I don't know. Something about healing just feels right. Maybe it just feels good to be useful to someone. Now, it's not good to judge yourself based on how useful you are. Okay, maybe that's not the right wording. It just feels nice to be helping people. Keeping my friends from getting hurt. Making a difference in their lives. Maybe I've even finally figured out my thing. Your thing? Okay, Claire's got her magic. And Jodie's a courageous knight with a code of honor and all that. And you're a great fighter and you're super cool. What stands out about me? Being pink? I don't have any flashy talents, or interesting hobbies, or a cool job. I'm just kinda around. But now, maybe healing is my thing. I mean, you seem like a natural to me. But you have already got a lot of things. You're also super nice, and you're insightful, and you're generous. You're a really giving person, you know that? And of course, you're pretty cute too, that's a plus. And look at me. I'm glad you think I'm cool, but I'm just a big dummy who likes swords and cute girls with swords and run-on sentences. Guess what I'm saying is, I hope this works out. But if it doesn't, shouldn't worry about trying to force yourself into a neat little box like that. It's okay for you to just be you. I mean, I already like you for being you. Stop saying so many smart things, you big dummy. Now, when you talk as much as I do, eventually you get lucky and say something smart. So what about you? Is the skill thing going as well as you'd hoped? I mean, pretty much. Aside from the weird limbo dimension or whatever we stumbled into, I can't complain much. You don't sound that enthused. No, I am. I'm just groggy. We're doing great. I guess it doesn't really feel completely real yet. I don't have any reason to be concerned, though. It's fine. My brain is just being dumb and not letting me relax. I know the feeling. But you've wanted to do this your whole life, right? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's hard not to want to be an adventurer when most of your formative memories involve tagging along with your mom on her legendary adventures. Adventures, rather. Can't even imagine what that must have been like. Well, okay, my mom probably didn't take me on her grandest adventures before we settled in Greenridge. Probably just the more toddler-friendly ones. All the legendary adventures with no sharp objects or potential choking hazards, or swearing. Everything felt really grand to a little kid like me, though. My mom was the coolest person in the world to me. She isn't afraid of anything. It's like being the kid of a superhero. So I guess because of her, I always thought that being an adventurer was the coolest thing you could be. But I still feel pretty much the same. Maybe that's a bit much to live up to. I should just be happy I'm getting the chance to do this at all. Especially with you, Melody. Hey, have I ever told you why I chose the name Melody? I don't think you have. Why do you ask? I don't know, we're just reminiscing now, I guess. So, you know I always have to overthink everything, right? So I really wanted to make it count. I couldn't just pick any name. Melody sounded like a sweet name to me, and, well, this probably sounds stupid, but I thought that in a song, the melody is sort of the centerpiece, like the focal point of the song. It's got a certain confidence to it. That's the part of the song that people pay attention to in most songs, right? I don't know, that might be all wrong. Maybe I should have taken music theory in high school. No, that makes sense to me. And I did take music theory. I thought that if I just heard it enough, I'd start to think of myself like that. Like my name represented the kind of person I wanted to become. Not just the girl part, but like everything. Someone more confident in her voice, I guess. Again, I was not... Sorry, it is very convenient timing that, like, I'm having to, like, stop and sniff. I think what it is I do, like, a voice for a bit, and then when I stop, my nose is like, gotta sniff, you know, clear it out, you know. And so, like, there's a pause in voices there, and that's, I don't know, maybe I'm, like, protesting too much. You know, as they always say, thou protestest too much, right? But, I don't know. Maybe I'm protesting too much over something that's, you know, not anything. Sorry I'm being such a downer, aren't I? You remember what I said when he came out to me in Faith? I said that if I spelled my name with an I, then I could dot it with a heart. And that'd be cute. Why'd we take so long to start dating? Because we're a couple of dummies. Aw, they're so cute, though. I gotta admit, one thing that Bobby does seem good at is writing these more romantic scenes. I lack that very much because I am quite romantic, which means I have no idea what, romance feels like. Differently than any other feeling. So, it also doesn't help that I'm quite sexual. Or, is it koi or is it quoi? Because it's like QWOI, right? It's quoi. That's like the French word quoi. So, but yeah, it doesn't help that it's not just quoi romantic, but quoi sexual. So it's like friendship and romance all kind of feel the same to me. It's just like being in a sexual relation. I don't know if that makes any sense to people. I don't know how to word that right. So, like, platonic and romantic feelings feel the same, and like romantic feelings and like sexual desire feel the same. So, are you there, my queen? I've got a status report on the operation on, whatever it is they call this horrid planet. Last I heard, they were calling the planet Reverie. Really? Reverie. Like, had I played this game any earlier, that name would mean nothing. But the Nintendo Direct just came out today. And one of the games was called The Fall of Reverie. And I know it's not related at all to this, but the fact that they're the same, like, name is just hilarious to me. So, last I heard, they were calling the planet Reverie. Reverie, that's the one. Anyway, I'd just like to report that everything is going according to plan so far. There may have been some minor setbacks, admittedly. But not to worry. We did anticipate the possibility of interference from the locals, after all, so we've moved on to Plan B. Nice work, Jarvis. Have you made contact with the potential recruit you had your eye on in Greenridge? Affirmative. It was quite simple to sway her to our side. While she's inexperienced, she makes up for it with raw skill and passion. I see great potential in her. And if nothing else, her familiarity with the area will be of great use. I should do, like, since this is coming over a, like an intercom, right? I should do, like, a thing for that. Well, hey, if you ever forget the name of the planet you're on again, now you can just ask her. Something like that. So, I would need to get my, like, voice mod loaded up on my phone so that I can, like, switch back and forth easily. I don't know if this is gonna auto-connect. Sometimes it does, but sometimes it doesn't. So, hey, it did, actually. So that's awesome, with just a push of a button on my phone. Good one, my queen. So when should I be able to make my grand entrance? I can only keep myself preoccupied for so long while you run around playing Dungeon Master and having all the fun. Very soon, my queen. If we remain on schedule, we should be ready within 48 hours. Although, actually, come to think of it, if I'm going to, like, set up the voice mod, what I should do is I should come into voice mod and, like, the initial, like, voice that I tried to do is kind of like a robotic voice for Jarvis, and I really don't think I, like, managed to do that really at all. If I remove this, will it bring the other... Can I, like, move this between pages? I cannot. That's annoying. Sorry, it's just the like two voices are on completely like separate pages of the phone thing. You know, this is where most YouTubers would probably just freaking like edit out. But again, I can't really edit, so. But this is more along the lines of like what I was thinking with Jarvis here.
Very soon, my queen. If we remain on schedule, we should be ready within 48 hours.
Except that I also don't have the other voice in here, apparently. So that's unfortunate. Well, had I realized, I thought I had the voice on this page, but I didn't, apparently. So that's annoying.
Wonderful. I hope they're ready for me.
Well, that was more of a pain than it needed to be. Oh, boy. Act 2. Well, I mean, that is a good spot to stop at. So, oh, I just added the same thing twice to this thing. I should really do this later. And yet I'm doing it like right now for some reason. I just added, oh my god, I'll deal with this later. I was kind of thinking waffles for breakfast, actually. I mean, maybe, but I've been trying to watch my carbs. You don't know waffle iron we never use, though. That's literally the only thing it's made to do. Who could that be? It's Claire. Oh, it's Claire. Hey, are you two decent in there? Can I come in? Claire, I like to think I'm better than decent. That's not what I... Look, just come meet me at the library whenever you can. Huh, wonder what she wants. Also, why'd she walk all the way over here instead of just texting us? That is a good question. One of which we will hopefully find out next time. So, I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, feel free to subscribe. There is a link to the playlist, so you can check out any episodes you missed. But also, you can find a link to both Discord and Patreon in the video description as well. So check those out. It does help to support the channel. And with that, I'll see you all next time. See you later. Those were all the wrong buttons. Also, I totally just realized I didn't bring up the Patreon thing. So, sorry about that.